Drummers Against Implied Timekeeping. This video is called Who is the Greatest Drummer of All Times? I've decided to have a little bit of fun based upon another video that I had seen of the same title, The Greatest Drummer Is, by a guy named Brandon Khoo, Khoo. He did a very good presentation basing his ideas of who the greatest drummer is on a song by the Beatles called In My Life that Ringo Starr played on. The greatest drummer being the one who can play to the song of whatever the song is, the style, and to kind of make it work. And he just gave a great presentation, and I liked it very much. But I kind of wanted to extend the idea from my perspective, all right? So as a disclaimer, this is my opinion and my opinion only, so bear with me. Now, the greatest drummer is two parts. One is a philosophical point of view and a practical point of view. From the practical point of view, arguing about drummers, who's better, who's worse, depending on what they're doing, I think you should be keying in on their weaknesses, what the drummer's weaknesses are, not the strengths, because the strengths are obvious. That's why we love talking about other drummers and how they play. But the weaknesses are hard to find. That's what makes them great, but that's what you want to key in on. And I like to extend that idea that, to me, the best drummers are the drummers who are the most versatile in different styles of music. Now, many years ago, that wasn't the case. A drummer would play one particular style. He wouldn't venture into another. But as time had gone on, some drummers started to venture out into different styles of music. So I like to think of it as a decathlete. In the Olympics, the decathlon champion is considered the greatest athlete in the world because he does many things well. And I like to extend that to drummers, depending on the style they're playing. And so the combination of different styles of music, the ability to play them all well in every given context with the fewest weaknesses. That's the greatest drummer ever. And I can go over those with you on some of the drummers I feel that fit that criteria. Now, the second part of the greatest drummer is called the philosophical view, and I think it's the most important. You know, for me, the number one thing is attitude. Attitude, for a drummer, makes up for technical limitations. Attitude actually makes up for everything. A drummer with the best attitude, regardless of your technical abilities, just brings to bear whatever the song is, or the group, or the ensemble, to make the whole thing work to the best of your ability. That's the key. I've seen over the years many drummers with bad attitudes who had great technical ability, who didn't help the situation. They weren't working within the context to make it better. And that I want to stress to each and every drummer out there, that whether your technical abilities are not up to another person's technical ability, you make up for it with attitude. Attitude is the key. The greatest drummer of all times has the least weaknesses and the best attitude. And the combination of it together works to make you the best. All right? So hopefully you understand that. I've seen many things where great players have had ruined situations. And I kind of want to use this video to give you kind of a unique perspective from my experience, to always have your attitude to make it better, regardless of your playing ability, as the main motivation to what you're doing. I don't care if you're in the basement of your house or you're a professional player. Your attitude is everything. All right? Now, if you have any questions on this, feel free to ask me on twitter.com/drummersagainst, facebook.com/drummersagainst implied timekeeping. Click like on that. And as always, for those of you coming in for the very first time, I welcome you, and I'd like you to go through my entire catalog just to kind of get an idea of what I'm trying to do and bring to many new drummers coming in here. And if you like what you're seeing, I would like you to subscribe to my channel. Your subscription is your support to what I'm doing and what I'll continue to do in the future. And every so often, as I mentioned, I kind of do videos that I feel I would like to just speak on what I think, and this would be an example of it. So bear with me as always. And if you want to ask me particulars on drummers that I like and why I like them over, I think, 90-year period, I know a lot of drummers have been playing a long time. I'll be more than glad to explain these drummers that you may not be familiar with and why they're great, or what their weaknesses were, or their strengths. So feel free to ask me, okay? And for those of you who have stayed with me from the very beginning, I thank you for your support always. It really inspires me to keep going. And I have a lot planned coming on the technical side, so I look forward to showing you those things. But let me know what you think on the drummers that you like and why. Why? All right, that's the important thing. And thanks for looking in. I look forward to hearing from you, all right? Take care.